Hello again. Over the last few months, I have expressed reservations about Nigel Farage and reform. On December the 1st, for instance, I released a video entitled The Cult of Personality, a possible problem with Britain's Reform UK party and Nigel Farage. In it, I mentioned that reform was so inextricably bound up in the personality of its leader that this was bound to lead to problems. Supporters of Nigel Farage here were irritated by my saying this. At the time I made that video, I had already spotted which way the wind was blowing and had realised that Farage was just another politician on the make. I was confirmed in this opinion by a little scene during the debate on the assisted dying bill in November, a film of which may be found by following a link I give in the description to this video. The thumbnail shows a scene from this film. Keir Starmer walks across the floor of the House of Commons and starts chatting to Nigel Farage in the most amiable fashion imaginable. Just watch the body language and the expressions on the two men's faces. Here are a couple of fellows in the same line of business, rivals perhaps, but clearly both understanding each other. There's no animosity. They're more or less chums. For many people this was puzzling, for they thought that Nigel Farage detested Starmer and all his works. In the same way it was believed that Keir Starmer loathed Farage and saw him as a quasi-fascist. Nothing of the sort. They behaved like long-lost brothers. Nigel Farage's great ambition is not to save Britain, but rather to become the leader of Britain. He will do anything at all which tends towards that aim, and sacrifice any colleague or principle in pursuit of it. I'm not saying this as a criticism, it is what motivates every MP in the House of Commons. They all dream of being top dog one day. Nigel Farage is no different. We've seen this when he ruthlessly disposed of Rupert Lowe and Ben Habib, and because he saw them as both dangerous rivals and also men whose views were likely to be seen as extremist and perhaps make him look less like a credible Prime Minister. This is why he has ruled out mass deportations publicly, because he thinks that this will play well with the moderate voters whose support he desperately needs. Having established Reform as a party which is doing well in the opinion polls, he saw it as being vital to distance himself firstly from any potential challenger for the leadership of the party, and also to court the normal people who are thoroughly disillusioned with both the Conservative and Labour parties. It is a very tricky balancing act, and judging by the intriguing and conspiring currently taking place among members of Reform, he's not managing it too well. He is at the moment being seen as a man who is more concerned to be chums with President Trump than he is sticking up for the rights of British workers, and this isn't going down at all that well. Meanwhile, Rupert Lowe is, according to some, about to launch a new party, which will be more openly about protecting our borders and deporting foreigners. Since these are the very policies which drew so many people to Reform in the first place, I have an idea that such a move might split the party right down the middle. This could not have come at a worse time, with the local elections due in a few weeks, and a by-election too, in which Reform was the favourite. The very time when you don't want a load of infighting. I have an idea that the upcoming elections are likely to be a real disappointment to those who support Reform, and if so, then it is unclear who will champion the cause of the silent majority when a general election rolls round in 4 years' time.